good evening, one and all. We're here at the...
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Edged. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, and he's the famous of edges. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Over to Punjab, 9 for 1.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Yuvraj Singh end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the edge. They've gone up here. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Big edge, where's that going? He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Goes over the top with that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Edged it. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Punjab, 19 for 2. Ashwin from the Harbhajan Singh end. Great shot through the gap. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield. 8 runs out of there. Punjab 27 for 2. Misses everything. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. 4 runs added in that over. Punjab 31 for 3. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Punted up, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. Over, Punjab are 42 for 3. Siraj from the Yuvraj Singh end. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Glenn Maxwell is the new batsman at number 6.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. He's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Was quick onto that in the infield. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
They've been reading the pitch well and playing each ball on its merits. Very good power play.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. Great commitment. 2 runs coming from that over. Punjab, 54 for 4. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Huge edge. Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Big edge. The Super Kings managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Going a long way. What a shot.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary. Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Bolt, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Yuvraj Singh end. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. But all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Straight to the fielder. Good shot, a beauty. Perfectly timed. Five runs out of there. Punjab are 80 for 5.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that just shows how difficult life can be as a bowler. Lifts the ball off a good length. A fabulous bit of timing for 6.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Only a touch short and punished. Beautiful shot.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Going with spin now. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Might look to go big again here.
Ashwin with a huge appeal. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the fielder with that shot. Five runs added in that over. Punjab are 116 for 5. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Smacks that away through the gap.
Not much wrong with that delivery. Really just a good shot in the end. Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
And what a strike that is. Right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
The Super Kings will be very happy with that wicket. This has been a fantastic innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Doesn't beat the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
129 for 6.
Hill from the Yuvraj Singh end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. How will he reply?
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Russell, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Bolt coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Thick edge. It's gone all the way and over for 6. Stokes, classy square drive.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Edged. Big edge. Edged it. And caught. That's just superb.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
At number 9.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
End of the over. 6 off it. Punjab for 173 for 7.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Gets that away.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to the batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Nicked it. The Super Kings managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Final over in this innings. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide and square leg. Could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Hill over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Sharmy goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Massive outside edge. And that's the end of the innings. Punjab have set a target of 222 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Huge edge. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Thick edge. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Yuvraj Singh end. Straight to the fielder. Oh dear, it's gone straight to mid-wicket for the easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 3 for the Chennai Super Kings.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edge, but it drops safely.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Finds the edge. End of the over, 5 off it. The Super Kings are 18 for 1. Sharmy from the Harbhajan Singh end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Edged. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Big edge. Massive outside edge. Perfectly timed.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Kicked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Harbhajan Singh end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Bowling fielders look really confident. Edged it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. He was quick onto that in the infield. Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Avoided the fielders. One bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 10 off it. The Super Kings 50 for 2. Drilled that one away. stretched. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut, finds point, no run.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery, no chance for the fielders.
Doesn't beat the infield. That's the over. The Super Kings are 55 for 2.
The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle.
Stokes, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Harbhajan Singh end. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point. Thick edge.
And you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Over, the Super Kings, 67 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Going with pace now.
Into the attack for the Punjab Kings.
Russell, straight through, the batter was late on that one.